Great piece, Shakoki. So you see right here, I got the letter from Mary Sheffield, right? And she acknowledges the fact that I'm a mere Indian. She acknowledges the fact that my second great grandmother is from Tallahatchie County, is from Brookhaven, is from Coahoma, and she is of the Choctaw people. She acknowledges the fact that the city of Detroit recognizes the importance of preserving indigenous histories. Okay. Um, she also goes on to say efforts to preserve genealogy and cultural history help foster greater understanding, historical awareness, and respect for the diverse communities that shape our nation. So she's on board with UNDRIP. She's on board with it. So we're not confused about how UNDRIP help us and how UNDRIP is ultimately going to get us out of the situation that we're in right now. Um, this letter, I wasn't expecting it, right? Because I did send a letter to Mike Duggan, asking him to acknowledge my tribe, right? I asked him if he could acknowledge the fact that I was from Chicago, born in Chicago, right? And I had written it in Miami, Illinois, and he was like, this got to be in English. I can't accept it if it's in another language. So that didn't end up going through. So lo and behold, I get in touch with Mary Sheffield when she becomes the mayor, right? And she writes me this letter back with the seal, and it came in this folder right here. So I got this in my room, on basically on display. Um, this right here is important. This right here is important. Um, I can't say it enough because I'm very thankful, and I'm sure she was thankful to see this too because, her and my second great grandmother share the same name, Mary. So I'm sure she was very pleased to see this. Uh, I really want people to know that, it's our time to get our land back in these states. It's our time to start to celebrate our cultures, celebrate our histories, and kind of go back in time and relive some of those experiences. Um, you know, it's time out for a lot of the stuff that we've been doing. It's time out for it. Like we got to really catch up and really take hold of the fact that we have other people here competing for our land. We got to take our land back. You know what I'm saying? And this right here is just an example of how you can keep your land. This is an example of how you can get support behind you. It's just an example, you know? So it says right here at the bottom, in that spirit, I commend Mr. Denzel Early for his dedication to preserving the memory, history, and cultural legacy of his ancestors, including the descendants of Mary Times of Tallahatchie County, Mississippi. His commitment to historical preservation and cultural continuity serves as a meaningful example of community stewardship and respect for future generations. So basically, she made her trust and put my family into it as well. So it benefits them too. So, like, say if, you know, like one of the things my half brother is doing, right, is he's getting cars and putting them on a car lot. You know what I'm saying? So like if he's trying to get into that mode of engineering, right? Boom. Something like this could help what he's trying to do. Um, something like this could help. So what I'm doing, right? I'm trying to get 2 more acres of land. I already got 2 acres of land so far. I'm trying to get 2 more acres. Um, and that's going to be hard to do because I'm giving up on my house. The plan is that is in me is I'm meeting the requirements, the requirements to get the land in time. So I don't want my property to be behind on taxes on my house. So like if my house is behind on taxes, right? If they've updated the system and whatnot, I probably won't be able to get the 2 more acres because I only got 2 acres as it is. I need 2 more because I'm giving up on my house and the land lots only cost like $250 to get. You know, and this is prime land. Like it's open field with trees on it, right? Open. Um, so I'm trying to get this, and this document, right? This document also helps, So we'll see what happens. If they allow me to appeal, or if they're just like, nah, you can't get these 2 more acres of land. We'll see what happens. So far, on the 2 acres of land that I already have, I've been taking care of the property. I'm up to date on the taxes, everything. So that's not an issue. Um, I definitely want to grow some watermelons. I want to put a homestead on the land, but I just want to make it wider because it's land next to my land that's that can be bought. Cause like 1 acre of land is just not enough. I need 2 acres. I need 2 acres. You know, so yeah, I'm hoping I can get it. And if I do get it, I'll hear back from in less than 10 days. We'll see what happens. This is a part of the journey, right? You know, when you buy land, you get land. You should never sell it. You should never sell it. You know, I heard Cooking with Chief say that, right? The lady right here, Chief Warhorse. I heard her say that. She's like, you get land, you should not sell it. You know. So that's the time I'm on right now. I'm trying to keep my land. You know, that's the time I'm on. So we'll see what happens, man. So thank you all for listening. Thank you all for supporting the channel. Thank you all for supporting this journey that I've been on. It hasn't been like my videos haven't been like the last 4 years. You know, I've been under a lot of stress. Um, I wish I can get back to the prime of me uploading videos like 4 years ago. I got to get back to that. Hopefully, I can get back to that this winter. Um, I haven't been in the mood to make videos this summer. I haven't been in the mood. I haven't been in the mood. Um, I lost a lot of my swagger. Um, it hasn't been the same. It hasn't been the same. So great peace, Yakoki.